Welcome to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Join us as we review our favorite RPGs, collectible card games, MMOs, video games, PC games, and bring up interesting topics and things that we'd like to share with everyone. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Sign to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome to Star Wars Edge of Empire, Scum, and Villainy.
One of her engines was on fire.
Well,
this
while
whole
we're
time,
waiting,
right?
I think I want to go gamble.
On the spaceship.
So,
Yes, on the spaceship. No.
We're on the spaceship's
Alright,
difficulty.
Or should I
Well,
wait
you
to
guys-
gamble while we get there?
you guys are just jumping out of hyperspace.
Okay. So where are we jumping to? Where? What's the name of the
Okay,
planet?
wait,
So
and
let me
I'm on the space station.
You were on the space station.
Because what am I doing?
Since you didn't join the group, you have to be picked up. Now, before they get there, here's the deal. You're doing this pickup as security to get the cargo
Pudge?
ship full of Moen Gold drug
How do you spell that?
for
Pudge.
Thakpa the Hutt.
EUGD or AD.
I thought it was in
Puggeta
debt to
the
Rima
Hutt.
the Hut.
You are.
Or Ruma the
UG.
Hut.
You are.
UG
But this is like your last job on this station that you were doing just to get by.
P-U-G-E-D?
AD.
G-
Puggeta the Hutt. I know our names are confusing to lessers.
Can we just call you Pudge?
That's what I was thinking.
My friends call me Pudge. You may.
See, I was... Here, pass this around. Write your name.
Okay, that's
how I was gonna
Puggeta.
get the names.
That's Ovasu. That's Ree. And I am Nirr.
I like how
You're
you
near?
remembered our
Yes.
names before your own.
How do you spell that?
N-I-R-R.
I
And
will
my
not-
name is whatever name will keep me from getting arrested, my last name.
It depends
It's-
on what they call
It's
the
more
last killing.
Toston. I'm from
You
the
have
mattress.
made that joke many
I'm
times.
from the mattress
young
police.
being.
You haven't taken the tags off your mattress, have you? I'm sorry.
Is that a problem?
I'm sorry. We're gonna have to impound your ship for removing the tags on your mattresses. It says very clearly under Imperial law you are not to remove the tags on your mattresses.
I own it. What is the problem?
It says very clearly on the mattress, do not remove. Or,
I assume
Do I have to call
I
stormtroopers?
assume that
Do I have to call
for the sellers.
stormtroopers?
I think you do.
Do I need to
Do
call
you have a
stormtroopers
warrant?
right
Do
now?
you have a warrant?
I don't need a warrant.
I think you do.
You have something to hide in this mattress?
No, but I think you need a
So
warrant
that's
under law.
So you
cannot
applying-
investigate my
Are
spaceship
you
without a warrant.
applying as part of the mattress?
This is because
police?
I'm a Hutt, isn't it?
No,
This is
no.
because my skin is orange, right?
Your
Huh? Is that
mattress
why?
is,
Is that
and
why it
also,
is?
how do you even fit on this mattress?
How-
You are using this mattress to
That
smuggle
is no
things.
one but my business.
This is a twin size.
Yes.
What do you put on it? Your arm?
Yes.
There's no way you could fit on this.
I don't have to rest my arm apparently.
Okay, so as the compensation zips out of hyperspace, you see Kwenn space station. It's on the very edge of Hutt space. Unfortunately, now we know the Hutt's not in the cockpit.
How do you know that?
You just see like,
Are you alone in the cockpit of the ship?
I don't know, am I? Is anybody with me?
I'll be there,
Okay, so
but I'm not paying attention.
as you zip out of hyperspace and the stars go from streaks to points of light, you see Kwenn space station that seems very busy at the moment. It's this elegant space station that's clam-shaped.
I'm gonna buy a deck of cards. Can I say
Looks
the
like
deck
a
of cards?
jellyfish.
It does. A jellyfish.
What are those cards called?
Sabak.
I'm going to say I have a duck.
How
Okay, as you look out, you do kind of have a butt pucker moment because you do notice 2 Imperial Star Destroyers inside the station.
are we there
Oh,
yet?
cricky.
Do you any of you want to roll Galactic Knowledge? If you don't have any ranks in it, it's just whatever you're in.
I believe that's a space. Those are Imperial destroyers.
Are we there yet?
Well, let's see
They're
here.
very
I just
shooty.
want
That's
basic
what I know.
intelligence,
I said, are we there yet?
One moment, Pudgeon.
It will be against 2 purple, so it's probably even.
I'm going to roll 2 purple, and what's the difficulty?
Whatever you're in, 2 purple is the difficulty, and
Whatever
then
your
if you,
I
intellect.
get 3 greens.
yeah, intel and green if you don't have any rank. You are on the station, so you don't need to roll.
Yeah, I know,
Okay.
but I'm also.
So I want to do it myself.
I
I
don't
got
have my
one
numbers.
threat.
One threat.
Wait, I don't have my numbers.
Would you say I would get a bonus
Okay.
since this is HUD space?
I will give you a blue die since it is Hutt space. Okay, Kerrie, since you are just now joining the group, on your skill list,
I
you'll
got-
notice how after the skill, it's got an attribute listed. Look in your skills.
Yep, I didn't get any knowledge either.
See how these skills
Neither
have
did
a word after it?
You all recognize those are Imperial destroyers. What's the name
I
of the
do not,
station?
since no one
How
has
it goes
told me.
like charm and then PR for presence.
Yes.
So you're automatically going to get a green dice equal to what this number is here.
Okay.
Unless you have a skill,
If
in
you
which
have
case
a
it
rank,
overrides.
If you have a rank, it's going to upgrade one of your whatever number of rank you have. One of those greens is now a yellow, which is good
Okay.
because yellow is better success and you get triumph.
Does anyone have a yellow marker?
The easiest way.
I just write yellow because it might change.
Yeah. At
What
the-
I did was for every yellow, I drew a circle. For every.
Oh, that's a
green,
good
it was just
idea.
a dot.
Because I actually forgot my highlighters. So
That's a good
'cause I actually
idea.
have green and
I just
yellow
wrote yellow
highlighters.
and green.
See, this is how. See, that's how mine looks.
Let me see.
I was adding
So
it
greens
on the fly.
are circles? No.
Greens are dashes, circles
Oh,
are yellows.
Greens are dots, and circles are yellows.
I'm going to put a dot with green.
I would like to know if we are there yet, since I need to
You got
know
one
if I
green.
should put the instant noodles in
That's
the
because I have-
microwave.
That's because I have a lot of presence.
So
and I have a lot of
did
intelligence.
you roll for your space knowledge?
I got a threat.
You got a threat. Wow. both
I
of you
think
got
the threat is no one has told me if we are there yet, so I wasted instant noodles.
I think we're.
So
I
the
think
skill.
And what did our Chiss get?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Can I see your
Okay.
That would
So-
have been
But then again, I don't care very much.
True.
I think we're there.
that would have been useful information before I put them in the microwave.
Okay, so basically you get a comm chirps. This is Kwenn Space Station Command and Control. Please designate your ship.
Now we did not change the transponder.
That's why you're here.
Yeah.
So, just say we're merchants delivering something.
Okay.
This is why we need to communicate more clearly.
I'm
I
gonna
asked,
bluff.
you do not answer,
Okay.
and I put
I
it
know,
in
I
the
said,
microwave.
we're
Okay,
here.
you're in the
After
cockpit.
several
You can jump
questions.
on the radio and bluff. Go for
Okay, so what's the bluff skill? Cool.
it. It is going to be deceit.
Is it a bluff if we are merchants? We are merchants.
Yeah, 2 green.
And it's going to be against a purple and a red.
Ooh.
And oh, by the way, guys,
Oh, yeah, we need to roll the lights off.
light side, dark side.
Because I'm going to need to spend one in a second.
Roll light
Two
side,
light
dark
side.
Yeah, roll the white dice.
2 more light side.
Two
Two
light
light
side.
side.
One light side.
Okay.
What?
I'm spending one right now.
Let's say.
Thanks for
Kerrie?
wasting it.
Two light side.
2 light. Oh my god.
I
I
know.
didn't waste it. I got
Isn't
it.
that awesome?
Okay, so
Wait, what's your cunning?
No, we have.
You should lie. You lie.
Oh, then what? Well, obviously.
I'll watch the noodles.
Fine,
Okay.
I will lie.
okay,
Right.
it's against your deceit versus a purple and a red.
And he's spending
And
one
he's-
of those.
So you can turn one of your greens into a yellow.
Okay, would I get a bonus since we are merchants?
You're
Good
not
spice.
really merchants, so I,
I did
can't
not
do-
specify what we are selling. I just said we are merchants as a whole.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, maybe because you're a hot in hot space. That might
Oh yeah,
fly
yeah,
over
and
there.
I'm hunting on space.
Okay, I'll
No
give
one
you
does?
blue for you telling them you're Hudja the
Puggeta Hutt.
Puggeta Hutt of clan such and such.
Okay, so boop, boop. So success and a triumph.
Yay!
Success and triumph. They're like, okay, so are you here for repairs or just to drop off merchandise?
Repairs.
Both.
Okay. You do have some contact information if you'd like to use it.
I would like to use it.
Okay, as soon as you mention the contact information, all of a sudden they go, oh, definitely, we can go ahead and get you to Cargo Bay B79, and basically if you release your controls at sector buoy so and so, we can tractor beam you into the location.
Good, thank you.
Okay. So
Noodles are ready.
Ovasu, do you
Well,
go to the
obviously
buoy
we'll
and
be
let them
taking
tractor beam
suits,
you
so
into
they're
the
wasted.
cargo place?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to disrupt his play.
Okay.
I'll have to eat them on the move, and I don't like doing that.
Noodles while running is
You see, when the Hutt's on cooking duty, you should tell, hey, we're at the Death Star. Don't start making noodles.
never good. You didn't know you were going to be running, and now you have noodle belly while you're running.
Now I have noodle belly.
Okay, so you guys get to Kwenn
This
Space
may be your
Station.
breakout character, Zander.
I just think
He's getting his own series.
See, this is why our communication skills need to be better.
We need some team building.
We need some team building.
Come back in my arms.
Trust See,
Little limbs sticking out under the hut.
You did not trust that you could catch me.
He's like, I knew you could catch me, and you're giving me a back massage. Thank you.
Fluid is leaking out.
Hey,
They're
hey,
sleeping.
hey, I am not sick. It is more of coating me, making me sleek, agile.
Okay, so as you get there, you notice that there is a Sakiyan waiting for you.
So what does she look
Question.
like? Describe your character. And
My
we'll describe
character,
our
of course,
characters.
in true Sakiyan style, we are hairless with the bifurcated cranium and pointy ears. But I actually, instead of like the green, reds, or blues metallic skin, I am a silver metallic skin. So I'm light colored, which, is why I'm not on Sakiyan. But, so that's what I look like. Oh, with green eyes.
And what kind of appearance are you in? I mean, what kind of gear are you carrying?
I'm carrying a utility belt, my blasters, and my armor clothing.
Is it just blaster pistols, or?
She's got a
One's
blaster
a
and a
carbine,
carbine.
one's a pistol.
Okay,
Okay.
so she looks like she's used to rough work. She's
Okay.
got more than.
So-
if she was just a mechanic, she'd be carrying. Like,
As
Yeah,
a-
she's toting
As a
weapons.
Hutt would know in Hutt space, since they are also living in Hutt space.
We are not living
They
on
are-
Hutt space. We are living on the edge of Hutt space. We are not part of your space. We are separate
We should
from the
describe-
Hutts, and
oh,
we
she
do not
knows what we
like
look like.
the Hutts.
Now, Kerrie, since it's your first time, what's your character's name?
My clan name is Vala,
Okay.
and my personal name is Ree. So I'm Vala Ree.
Okay.
You may call me Ree.
Okay, so Ree, the group doesn't know this, but you want to get the hell off this space station.
Mm-hmm.
Work is bad. You're having a hard time paying your debts. You need to get out there and get some real money under your
Yes.
belt. So they don't know it, but you're willing to do whatever the hell it takes to get off the station. Especially since they're not aware of it, but you are. Ever since Clan Basadi had to sell this station, there's been basically a mafia turf war between the Ten Law Syndicate, the Black Suns, and also the Angelak Hutt clan wanting to take control of the underworld on the station. You know that the Empire is here on the station. They actually have a little embassy in here. Due to a treaty, the station is considered neutral territory between the Hutts and the Empire. So technically, stormtroopers, you'll see them walking around, but you're not going to see stormtroopers tackling somebody and arresting them on the spot. They'll wait till you get outside the station and blow you out of the sky.
Kind of like a Casablanca.
Exactly.
Some people
It's a
call it the
Casablanca
ascended
in
space,
space.
but I like the hometown feel.
So like I was saying, they are not a slave race, but they are indebted to the Hutts. I know there's some
No,
relation.
they're smart. They make great repulsor lifts. They have great repulsor weapons. They're super smart. Technically, they were conquered, but if you ask them, they'll tell you it was just because they needed to, because their homeworld is a bad place,
Ha ha ha!
right in the ass end of Hutt space.
It is cute how they try to change history. Okay. Yeah, but
We could say the same of you.
But eventually, they'll probably have some
Why
kind
would
of
I want to
uprising
change
and,
my
and
glorious
liberate
history?
themselves. Especially since they have smart four-lobed brains.
So we knew we were supposed to meet with her. Right?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She's the contact that you're supposed to meet. Her and a Rhodian that was supposed to be there to help get it.
A Rhodian?
Rhodian.
Okay.
He's an actual member of the Hutt's, trusted circle. You're just muscle.
so they're
But like I said, you want
But
to.
I'm good looking muscle.
Yeah, you're good looking muscle, but you want to get the
Brainy
hell off
muscle.
the station.
so are they going to try to inspect our ship?
Well, when you get there, oddly enough, there is no command and control style inspection like on most civilized worlds.
I like
Usually,
this place already.
usually on civilized world, there'd be a dock master that would come out and want to inspect anything you're offloading because they want their taxes if you're selling shit. Here, it's a nice, very posh, private space, dock where you can unload it, and you see a Rhodian and the Sakiyan with some worker droids with some carts
What do
ready to
Rhodians
start
look
loading.
like again?
They're the ones that shot
Han
Greedo
Solo
from
shot?
like
Oh,
Han
Green
Solo.
one with the big eyes,
Yeah.
with the little sucker mouth.
It is time to
Oh,
deliver our spices, I believe.
So who comes out of the ship first?
I'll come out first.
Okay.
I will help get the spices out.
Okay, so the Hutt's like humping this huge cargo container all on his own with no problem.
Well, I assume we have like a magnet.
Well, actually, you don't. When
Which
you
Why do we not
Which
have
makes
a
you all the
magnet?
more impressive, right?
because you're like, oh, wiggle, 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 boom. Okay, well, the loader droids bring the mag lifts up and they start loading it, and the Rhodian.
Due to our last
Really?
encounter, I do not trust.
So what's
droids.
the Rhodian's name? I know the name.
The Rhodian is Voran V.
Voran Ree. I think we have your merchandise.
V. The Rhodian.
Yeah, V and
And
Ah.
Ree and Ree. V and Ree.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be
I
kidding
didn't
me.
realize what name you were going with.
So I
so-
look at them and lean up against the cargo door. We've got your merchandise for you. Your V and V, right?
I am in charge. Excellent. And of course, he's speaking Rhodian, but I'm translating
Yeah.
because, convenience sake. Subtitles and podcasts suck. Ah.
Okay.
That is a joke. I enjoyed it.
Ah. You have delivered Timo the Hutt's special shipment. Very good. I know many gamblers who would like to have access to this drug during their games. I hope no one partaked any of it.
We heard it has a specs of 11 special herbs and spices.
Not to mention-
Because it's spice.
New one! You are very funny. And the Rhodian introduces himself to you, and he also lets you know, if perhaps you are looking for other employment, I work as an infogent for more than just Thought by the Hutt. I like to help many sentients get many jobs of employment. Here at the edge of Hutt space, I have no shortage of jobs.
Huh.
I'm not going to look interested, but we need money.
We
So,
get,
Yeah.
we get, when we get,
so I'm
when
going to
I
look
get
at.
done.
I'm gonna look at Ovasu and just kind of like nod. As soon as he says the money thing.
I'm just gonna twitch my lectures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and the
Knocking
Rhodian...
one of the droids to the side. Flack.
Just swishing your hair back.
And that's what-
The hair flip. The hair flip. No, I'm not yelling.
The droid will turn
That would be
suddenly.
yelling
I'll
in
remember
like
what
this.
happened last game.
Talk
I'll
to the
start
twitchy
shooting
thing.
at you.
Talk to the dude. Talk to the lecturer.
So are they we're gonna have to wait here anyway while
Yeah,
they
while
replace
they're
the
unloading.
transponder too.
Are we discussing jobs?
As the Rhodian goes, I believe there was some shadowy business that I was to do to pay for this delivery.
Yeah, we have some equipment we need exchanged on the ship.
Transponder.
Thankfully, you have arrived early, so I am able to fit you into the
It's
shadow.
me on the transponder A. It's a
Oh,
thing.
And as soon as you do that, he kind of looks at the cameras. It's okay. I have paid for our discretion in this situation.
We're smuggling an unlicensed nuclear device into your station. Is that okay?
And
Timo obviously knows to hire
He-
the best.
he then pulls out a little plastic sheet, looks like a little card, and who is the pilot of this?
That would be fun.
Brody and I am.
And he hands this to you,
Okay.
and he says, "Please type in the name and home port if you would like one for
What
the
should
ship.
it be our home port? What do we
If you want, you can
Just
have
make
either
this
say a home port or you can be a tramp ship, which is known
Tramp ship.
Tramp ship. Okay.
Okay.
Tramp ship and the compensation.
Okay, and
I like
what
that
do
name.
you want on there to be said as the owner is? So do you want it to be a fake company? Do you want it to be
If
under
it's
your real
tramp
name?
Ship,
Not under my name.
If we are in Hutt space, perhaps under my name, it will
Pudge.
get us fast.
Pudge Incorporated.
Pudge
A
Incorporated.
subsidiary of Pudge Industries.
A subsidiary of Pudge Industries. Pudge Industries.
Wholly owned by
Puggeta Corp.
Pudge Mega.
Puggeta Corp. Puggeta Corp. Or Puggeta Corp. Making the world better.
One punch delivery at a time.
We here at Budget Corp care about our customers. You. Ha ha ha. That is why we only use the finest ingredients in everything we deliver.
I don't care. I'm indifferent.
I don't care incorporated.
I don't care to give the Pudge that much.
We can pull a Remo Williams. We're just looking around. Where?
Yeah.
Where?
Just make up
Where?
a
At that
We're
point-
Noodle Corp
At
Industries.
that point,
Salwa.
Sola.
Salwa. We'll say
Sula, blah, blah.
Salwa.
Just suggesting if we are in Hutt
What's
space.
that?
Sola Fly.
Sarlacc Industries.
No, Salwa because it's clanless.
Yeah, good.
okay.
We'll say. Say
Clanless?
That's.
It's a Twi'lek thing.
Oh, clanless.
Yeah, we'll say Salwa Incorporated.
That is
Okay.
a horrible name.
Okay.
Tough. I'm driving.
I do
Well,
not.
you know,
I
the
do
driver
not.
picks the music. Why
Yeah.
not the name?
I do not discuss your
I just
driving
pick the
skills.
name.
Just your naming skills. It is
He
bad.
will say, excellent, excellent, and takes the card, and he pulls out another.
That
punch.
was for my signature book. This is the transponder thing.
Here is the location you will need
Look,
to
I have
take
Darth
the
Vader.
ship after you have unloaded your cargo.
Okay.
And he gives you basically it's coordinates to the docking area where you can privately park in one of the Shadowport entrances.
Where
Because thankfully half of this station is legit, half of this place is luxurious casino, the other half is half Shadowport.
So where are we going to discuss jobs? I don't know what happened to my accent.
Yeah, that was like.
Ah,
We like the
excellent.
direction you're
The
going.
casino?
Ah, yes. Come over to this, and he basically gestures to the side of the docking area of, we must wait while this is unloaded, but...
He actually just points to this, like, just a different part of the room. Walks over there. We go over.
No,
Okay,
a
now
little
that
to
we're
the left, a little to the left. No.
now that we're here, now we can discuss jobs.
Now that you're on this side, it's okay. You were on the camera before.
It's not that we need credit.
What he said.
We need credit.
When he said it was half.
We
we
are
thought
reduced
it
to
was-
eating space ramen noodle. We have no food.
I'm sorry, you mean wasting space ramen noodle. Now I have ramen belly. I did not enjoy it. All because you did not tell me we were landing. If we were landing, I would not have put it in.
Okay, the Rhodian looks over at V and says, V,
I am Re.
Re.
He says his own name.
He says his own
V. You are one
It's
handsome
easy to
person.
remember. It's Kerrie.
Oh, hey, yeah, I didn't think
Re.
of that.
After you escort me to speak with these sentients, your contract will be fulfilled.
All I do is nod.
Okay, with disdain in your eyes, because
Yeah.
you're looking at me disdainly.
Yeah, it's like.
Obviously, Timo knows how to pick the best.
Papa.
Papa knows how to pick the best.
Let us go while the cargo is being unloaded. I have contacted station security to protect the cargo for me. And he basically takes you to a private elevator that didn't look like it was even there. It was basically 2 cargo containers slide over, and it's a secret elevator.
Yeah,
Cool.
there's elevator music. Da, da,
No,
da,
it's like.
da, da,
Da-da,
da.
da-da.
No, it's the girl from Ipanema.
And you turbo lift up,
That makes sense.
and you just see the
Da, da,
Hutt's
da.
tail kind of flapping to the music. The
You like
Lycus are
music.
dancing to the music. Okay, so you guys get up to the nice, civilized part of the station. It actually bypassed all the scummy sections and went straight to the area that's very nice. You immediately feel out of place as the Rhodian looks at you and says, I apologize, but on this section of the station, weapons of class 5 or higher are restricted.
What is class 5 or higher?
Basically anything bigger than pistols.
I will not be bringing my gun, but I am used to that. I, as a Hutt, am quite the high roller.
If you would like, and he pushes a little concealed nub on the turbo lift, and a cargo area opens up. And it's got multiple little boxes with combination codes.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
If you would like to check on your weapons here, you can keep them secure.
I'm put in. I'm gonna use my body to cover to make sure no one can look at what code
Okay.
I'm in. And
It's
my
like an
code.
ATM.
What
Okay.
my code is password 123.
Clever.
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 See, a lot of people think it's going to be password.
One,
Don't
two.
expect the 1, 2, 3.
The
For
code
those
is
of
1,
you-
2, 3, 4.
No,
That's the...
changed it. Password 1, 2, 4.
Ooh.
I was going to do the whole space ball.
Mind
Blown. Okay, so those of you who have vibro knives, swords, vibro swords, and pistols, you can carry them openly.
Okay.
It's just anything
Yeah,
bigger than
check
that
our
is
others.
frowned upon. So, like, no walking around with
Well,
giant
because he's so
rifles.
large, does his large weapon look like a normal size weapon on him?
It looks like a normal
From a
sized
distance.
weapon, but the problem is
Yeah,
it's
they just-
he's got
From a
a
distance, though.
strap that
From a
looks-
distance, I'm carrying a pistol. Then again, from a distance, you are this big. But up close, you are this big.
Okay.
Still pretty
So
small.
does anyone
small.
try to sneak a weapon past it?
I have rolls.
my light blaster pistol's fine.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, pistols are fine.
Nope,
I'm good.
Okay.
we're good.
Okay, so the turbo lift opens up, and you're actually in a really nice, ritzy part of the station where you can see that there's, high-class eateries, a couple casinos down the way, a few strip club style looking places from the outside.
You can tell by the way
Well, we're gonna go wherever he wants to go to talk, right?
Okay.
You can tell by the way I do not walk. I'm a Hutt, yeah.
What kind of entertainment would you enjoy partaking in?
I think it'd be best if we just talk business first and get that out of the way.
Very well. Follow me
You
to
do not
a...
enjoy business and enjoyment. Oh, I will teach you many things.
Follow me. I know a discreet location just out of the way. And he basically takes you down a
It's
few...
in this trash compactor.
There's a tucked away little bar. It's really well not lit up.
It's down this. It's down this
Called
hallway.
the
of
Drunken
Dutch droids.
Gundark.
You guys go first.
And there's a doorman.
long
He's
dark.
kind of looking at you guys. He's this very large reptilian species. He's actually almost your size.
Really?
Yeah, he's
That's
almost
weird.
Hutt
What is
size. He's a large reptilian species, very big.
I will stand.
And
I
he
will
kinda-
slug up taller.
He's going to puff up
Okay,
his
you-
big
you-
chest.
He can do that.
Yep, you puff up your worm-like exterior, and he just kind of looks at you like he's just measuring your cut of your jib there.
He's also measuring how I'm taller than him.
How tall he is, he's like.
He just grew a
1
little
inch
taller.
See, they expect you to have a gun. What they don't expect is you to fall on them.
And then just keep
Uh,
moving
He's
forward.
got a point.
The Rhodian comes up and, of course, gives a couple hard credits to the doorman. He lets you guys through, and he's looking for obvious, extremely dangerous weapons, explosives on you guys, but he doesn't see anything, so he just kind of takes the credits, hits the button, the door opens up, and you see there's a bunch of private booths, all rather large, so the Hutt will have no problem squeezing into one.
Cool.
As they should be.
Come, I have a booth in the back. And he takes you back to his booth, and little Twi'lek, waitress comes up. She takes your orders. What would you like? Pick your poison, sir.
I have noodle
Cockney
belly.
Twi'lek, huh?
Cockney Twi'lek.
Thanks for pointing that out.
I have noodle belly.
No, noodle belly?
I don't want to eat much.
What's the name of that blue milk?
Blue milk.
Oh,
There you
blue
go.
milk.
I'll have what
Yeah, I'll
she's
just order
having.
something else.
Okay. So she takes off, and
I'll have something harder than
the Rhodian gets water. And
Yeah,
he
you can have like a lighter.
he leans down
Think
under
about
the
it.
table, and he clicks
like,
something under the table, and all of a sudden you feel the table kind of vibrate slightly.
Our drink starts.
It's just enough that you see the
It's a
liquid
silencer.
surface
Oh,
shake
so
on
no
your
one can hear
drinks.
what we're talking about.
Ah, we may speak freely now.
Okay.
Surveillance equipment cannot hear us at this location. So, if you ever need any employment,
So no
let
one can
me
hear
know.
us?
No one can hear us.
I've always wanted to be a woman. I don't say that. That was out of character.
I
That's
do.
out of character.
Go
sorry.
away,
I was joking.
I know.
I would not say that. I would not say that.
I know a
Retcon.
cybernetics expert who
No,
can change you from the
retcon.
waist down.
No, retcon. Okay. So he
You
says,
shouldn't have said it. No, that's canon now.
"No, it's not."
No,
That's
it's
canon.
not.
That's
I'll
just
shoot you out of
canon.
a cannon.
You could not fit me in one.
No, you're right.
So, am I to believe that your ship and records are clear in the Empire?
Yep.
Yep.
Excellent. If you're interested, I have an employer who is looking for just such a crew of unmarked smugglers. He wishes to hire you to run weapons for him.
What type of weapons?
He has not given me the specifics. I will be meeting him at the casino to discuss the specifics of the negotiation.
Okay.
So you don't know how much the compensation will be?
Money has not been spoken of yet. I had to secure a ship.
So he's just hooking us up with somebody
yeah.
that will make the deal. Okay, he's the middleman.
He's basically the arranger in the situation.
Would we be present at such dealings?
I can arrange for his negotiator to meet with you directly.
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I'll look at you guys, but I'm nodding like, yeah, we need money.
Yeah.
Of course, I would.
We are running low on ramen noodle.
I would expect a certain percentage for arranging
A
this
finder's
meeting.
fee, I
That's fine.
understand.
Yes, great opulent Hutt. I knew you would understand good business.
Thank you. You are very smart.
He kind of nods respectfully to the Hutt, because obviously he's thinking the Hutt may be in church.
He is not wrong.
That's fine.
In his own mind.
Though except I cannot apparently suggest better names.
I have been informed that this job is merely a recruitment test or resume, as some would say, for further employment with this gentleman.
That sounds
good.
good.
He has ties with the Empire and wishes to have merchandise transported without the Empire noticing.
Where would we meet him?
He's going to set it up, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he basically... I will be discussing which casino we will be meeting at shortly with the contact.
Sounds good.
And, he basically, waitress comes and he immediately shuts up. Waitress gives out the drinks. Here you go. And he drops a couple credit chips on her tray to pay for the drinks with a nice little tip. And she, takes off, giggles. Okay? And
People love the Rhodians.
please.
Ladies love Rhodians.
Yeah,
Pro-
and
part-
I'm like, meanwhile, I'm talking to her. Don't hit on these people. I have business here.
We can't tell.
You do that to her?
We can't
Yes.
see she's saying anything.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
Well,
And like
basically
these-
her leku.
but they move all the time. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
basically, thieves
But
can't.
It's like basically equivalent back off, bitch.
But the Hutt was not aware of this.
He is not. He just notices that their lekus are twitching to each other. And she basically replies back, I guess they're not big tippers.
No, they're not.
Okay. And she basically takes off discreetly.
I didn't say back off, but it's basically back
Did
off.
you see how that waitress was interested in me?
Greatly, great opulent Hutt. She was obviously very aroused by your girth and standard. I could sense her leku trembling for you and you alone.
I saw that.
Oh my god.
Do one of you have a data pad to exchange
As a matter
contact
of fact,
information?
I do.
Okay, he basically pulls out his data pad and he's gonna bump you.
A bump.
Bump.
We do a shadow bed bump.
I
Data
can tell
pad
he
bump
is
for contact.
interested in her.
So you now have his HoloNet information, contact information, so you can contact him
And
anywhere
his
in the
email.
galaxy via the HoloNet.
And his email.
Well, that's his HoloNet contact information.
Sexy
So his name is V.
Vis.
V.
Sexy Vis at yahoo.net.
Info V.
Empire.net.
Yahoo. Yahoo.
Yeah.
He's original. He's Yahoo. He's the creator of Yahoo. That's Mr. Yahoo right there.
Lucas Mail.
So he's a contact.
Yeah. So the first 3 emails you send have been pretty good. And the rest are just bad. And then Disney buys your emails.
Thank God.
Okay, so he basically gets a chime on his data pad, and he basically answers his little message real quick, privately, without you guys noticing. Okay, so is there any information I can provide you before the meeting?
Do we know who this
How many purple
man is?
You don't. Basically, he's going to do it's a
Okay.
basically
Blind,
in this
yeah.
type of
You're not
arranged
gonna show
meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the boss
That's why I
meeting,
was
you
thinking
guys.
we
It's
should've
going to
known.
be the boss's concierge.
That's why I was thinking we should have asked. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
The mouth
So,
of Sauron.
Yeah, there's less names given as opposed to
fine.
like almost like in Shadowrun they call it
Yeah,
Mr.
that's
Johnson. You know, yes,
He
Mr.
said
Johnson.
Johnson.
Yes,
I think we are good.
excellent. I shall see to the cargo's delivery. If you would like to go to the docking bay I gave you the coordinates to, I will contact you shortly.
Okay.
Please, Enjoy further refreshments until I contact you that the cargo has been unloaded successfully. And he drops a few extra credit chips on the table. He was told to pay for expenses after all.
Sweet.
Especially since it was a couple $1 million in drugs you guys delivered for free.
Not free. We got paid for gas.
And you got paid for gas, and you got a new transponder number on your ship.
Yes.
With a
And
legitimate transponder
Look,
name.
that's enough credits to buy some more noodles.
Gas engine tow.
And you know what? Good, because we wasted some noodles when some Hutt that was on cooking duty was not aware that we were docking.
Okay, so he basically politely excuses himself, sets off. What are you guys going to do? And by the way, he leaves you behind.
I know. And so.
I will drink.
Why do I think he left her behind?
He did say that her contract was
Oh, yeah.
done.
Uh-huh.
So how much time he's going to contact us?
He'll contact you guys when he has the where in the wind.
Do we have enough time to make repairs? Like ripping out the seat?
Well, you guys are going to be going to a repair dock.
Yeah,
so
so
yes.
that there.
Yes.
Yeah.
the docking location that he gave you is basically to the little, basically it's the chop shops in the station. There's quite a few
But
little
while
chop
we're
shops.
still here and with
Because-
the silence going, I can talk to them.
You can? So what happens between you?
I'm going to get a deck of
Oh,
those
hello,
cards
you
out
are
and
still
start
here.
shuffling them.
Yes.
What is your name?
My name is Ree. Vala Ree.
Why did your friend not?
He is no friend of mine.
Business.
My employment here is at an end, and I wish to leave. I would like to come with you.
Oh, look at these guys. Do we have space?
We're not much of a transport ship. Well, we are, just not people. More
That's
cargo.
her. Oh, no.
I'm not asking transport. I'm asking to join your crew.
What is your cost?
A share of the profit.
Share of the whatever.
Should say a share of the
Yeah,
profits,
your
A
equal
crew
shares.
member share the
Crew
profit.
member share of the profits.
Well, first you have to apply on the web. You have to send us your resume electronically, and then for some reason we make you fill everything out all over again.
And
It makes no sense.
StarWarsMonster.com.
Do you have any references?
Do you have any reference? Okay, we're gonna have to call them references.
It's actually called Rancor.com.
Yeah.
Now, never say that you were fired from a job. Say that you had a misunderstanding. You said you were going to turn in your free, and they said, okay, how about we just speak the ways now?
And the sexier hollow interview image you send, the more likely you are to get the position.
So all you have to do for us is
He
say,
said position.
Oh, the
You're
position.
getting good at chippy drawings. That's weird.
Chibi.
I guess the final frontier is the Hutt. Last for best.
Well, it's hard to do a chibi hot because their heads are little.
Just let me lounge.
This is it. I am not unskilled. I would be an asset to you.
So look at these
So
guys.
what would your share be?
An equal share. The same as all of you.
And that's actually a good discussion for all of you guys. What is your breakdown going to be for?
Well, let's say
Our
we have
current profits
100%.
consist of nothing.
But if I suggest,
I'm not a math
That
guy.
would be
I'm not a math
change.
guy, but if you divide
will-
nothing by
if we
4,
suggest,
it's
I'm just
like-
saying,
Still
if we
nothing.
suggest, just using us three right now, if we have 100%, 20, 20, 20, and leave 20% for repairing or adding to the ship, communal buy food.
I noticed how the Hutt left an extra 20 out of there.
That was that extra 20.
That's the extra for
That seems
2,
ridiculous.
4, 6, 8.
2, 4.
You said just
yeah.
the 3.
That would be.
I'm gonna say he says that. I'm gonna say he says that in character.
I did say that in
The
character.
Hutt was like, well, the other 20 was for me. The other 20 was for my tail.
The other 20. Oh, well,
All right, let's do. Okay, you can. If she joins us, then it's 20 for the ship and 20 for her.
So basically, you split it by 5, and the ship gets a share.
Exactly. The ship gets a share.
Okay.
and by, we mean by that,
And we're talking gas and repairs.
gas,
Gas
repairs,
lunch and
buying
Food.
noodles,
Noodles.
Okay.
Yes.
And maybe
However,
surplus.
company
Food
expenses.
within reason.
Yeah.
You want extras or specials, Mr.
Well, I
Puggeta?
think we should define extras to keep my mouse. Of course, I have to
Standard
eat more.
standard ship rations versus
Standard ship
Hot
rations for
rations?
standard ship rations for you smaller creatures, or standard rations for a Hutt.
yeah,
Very
we're gonna
different
have
things.
that.
We should discuss that.
Well,
But
We
we'll
can
get
get
that in
into
our
it.
company's write-up.
We
What
can
is
Do
it?
you
get-
want anything special though, other than quantity? Comes out of your pocket.
He needs a frog fish tank.
I do need a frogfish
It needs to
tank,
be
but
kept
that
in
is for
front.
other
You can
reasons.
set it up in your quarters.
But okay.
Well,
What-
remember, it's pretty much shared quarters on
Yeah,
the
there's
ship.
not really.
Pretty much, you guys have one
Crash
community crash pad.
Well, we will be changing that.
I assume we
If
sleep
you
in
guys
shifts.
want, you can sacrifice cargo space
No,
to do that.
no.
But it is
No,
sacrificing cargo
cargo
space.
is our bread and butter.
Yeah, we're poor.
Okay. So you guys are basically even shares, including the ship gets one?
So you
Yes.
said, well, yes. So you said you have skills. What are they?
My talents run towards violence.
So,
But I'm not unskilled. I as a Sakiyan, I'm well known for my tracking abilities. I am not without my intelligence.
You know, smuggling's fine business, but I don't know, maybe given the skills, we should think about a bounty hunting job. Just a thought.
bounty hunting, though very rewarding, you very rarely get paid. Since you have to find a person, that's a lot of work. I think either cargo or protection.
I have done bounty hunting in the past.
Actually, about bounty hunting, since none of you are an actual bounty hunter class,
I
none
wanna
of you
say that.
are licensed or part
Doesn't
of
mean I didn't do it.
Yeah, we
Oh,
still
I
do
did.
it.
Yeah.
Part of my
So-
obligation.
So do be aware that basically it's like, you know,
I will sign on for nothing that involves slavery. Let's put it that way.
but when it comes to doing, you know, scab bounty hunting work, think of it as union versus non-union.
Non-union.
The bounty hunting guild will take offense to scabs stealing
I
bounties.
suggest we should do cargo
Well, if
bodyguarding.
we
Which
rephrase it a
you
different
you
way.
can try to get into the bounty hunting guild.
I was just suggesting we might want to do
But-
out of character
but-
something involving violence because
problem-
we have a violent character.
But
Yes.
the problem with bounty hunting is very rarely you get paid. You have to find a bounty. That's a lot of work, a lot of expenses. What I would say is we should do cargo, maybe some protection rackets, as my kayak is known for.
That sounds reasonable.
What else? Some transportation.
I want out of this place, and yours is an unlikely fellowship.
Well,
Get out right now.
I shoot her right under the
shoot
table.
her.
with the blaster.
I run over her. She's go.
Do we have a deal?
Yeah, we have a deal. You say we have.
Okay, so you guys establish your crew charter, yada yada. A little while later,
Our crew constitution.
you get a chip on your chirp on your holodeck on your holo
Yes.
net message saying that your cargo's been unloaded, your ship's ready to go.
Okay, do we get the we have to go to the other place to get the transponder changed,
Yeah,
right?
so you guys basically you're gonna have to head to the
Yes, we do that.
docks.
Good. I am hot. You already. Let us go.
I'm gonna get us water.
Get
Okay,
it?
so Ovasu,
That is a joke.
do you head on down to the
You're the only one that can fly, so.
to the dry dock?
Actually,
make
I
all
do
these
have some
decisions.
piloting skills.
Yes, you get to make all
Do you head on down to the dry dock?
Yes.
Okay, because literally to do the transponder, they're gonna have to
It's
shut
not
your
physical.
engine down, so it's gonna be a while.
I will go with her. Make sure there were no.
Okay.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Hi guys! If you're a fan of reading like I am, and you've been looking to try out audible.com for audiobooks, we have a link for a free 30-day trial. So go ahead and check out audibletrial.com/Creative Play and Podcast Network. That's Audible, audibletrial.com/Creative Play and Podcast Network. Thanks!
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.